three-pointer. Bang! Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we're gonna talk a little bit about the play-in tournament. This next matchup that we're gonna talk about today is gonna be the I almost said the Bams, the Heat versus the Hawks. I think I'm gonna have to go for the Heat. What I will say about the Heat, and we sort of said it in the Heat video. To be honest, they're not that much different from last year. And last year they were in the Eastern Conference Finals. They took the Boston Celtics to a Game 7, and they absolutely smoked the Hawks. I do think the Hawks are a little bit better this year. I like the addition of Sadiq Bey. I like DeJounte Murray. I don't really like him next to Trae Young, and I do think that over the summer, what I was thinking for Trae Young in the summer, like this might sound stupid, but I think he should pull up to like Steph Curry and be like, "Yo, like help me out a little bit, play off ball a bit better." You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be that'll be a great help for Trae. But yeah, I think for this year they've been 500 all the way, literally, and I think the Heat are they're just gonna take care of business. I think they're gonna win the series.
Yeah, bro. I actually got the Hawks. No, I'm just kidding. I 110% got the Heat. In the second half of the season, they weren't like way better, but we did see Jimmy Butler start turning up, and he actually started turning up earlier than he usually does because the Heat needed it. If he wouldn't have turned up the Heat, who knows where they would have ended up. But Butler has just been insane, one of the best players in the NBA. And the Heat, I think they're a playoff team because like we said in the Heat video, they don't have a lot of depth, and in the playoffs you don't need that much depth. You play your best players, and if you look at the top players, like I don't want to cap. I don't want to say most of the teams in the East, but definitely better than the Hawks for sure. Butler's gonna be a best player in that series, and even though Trae Young is great, last year we saw him get clamped by the Heat. And he does have the young Murray now, but even then...
Yeah, I think last year was super easy for him to get clamped just because, like, he didn't really have anybody. He literally just him. So,
but even with the young Murray, I still expect the Heat to be able to play great defense with them. And in a one-game elimination, I got Butler going crazy. And even other players like Tyler Hero, who has shown to be clutch in years prior. But, like, everybody that wants a good series wants the Heat to win because they're actually going to be able to give the Celtics a better chance than the Hawks.
No, I definitely think that... Well, one thing I'm going to talk a little bit about the Hawks, I guess, for a bit, just because I don't see us ever talking about them again. The rest of the year. I really like, obviously, Quinn Snyder as a coach. I think he was one of the better coaches when he was a coach. So I definitely like their chances next year. I think they're going to get some things done. And I like the team overall. I really like the addition of Sadiq Bey. I like the fact that they have DeJounte Murray, Jalen Johnson, who's a guy that's taking a step this year. DeAndre Hunter, that's another guy. I really like they've been able to get bigger wings. Just to put next to Trae Young. Something that I really liked about DeJounte Murray was his contract. I think they're going to have to probably either give him an extension or just go in a different direction, maybe not with him. But let's just see. I would love to add some more shooting. I definitely think this team does need a little bit more shooting, and that's going to impact them. I mean, they weren't willing to pay for Kevin Huerter last year, which I think that was a huge mistake for them because look how good he's playing with Sacramento. And I don't know if you know this, but they have one of the highest payrolls in the NBA. I found out about that recently, and it's crazy. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of weird stuff going on with this team.
Yeah, especially with Trae Young.
Yeah,
we heard a lot of rumors that he has gotten into coaches with players in the past. People have called him selfish. You know, obviously we're not there, and those could all be rumors, but we have heard them a lot. So they could be true. Hopefully Trae Young figures that out.
Yeah.
Trae Young's a very talented player. Like I was saying, if you get some good training and some good mentorship, he's gonna have a great career. So, and he did take the Hawks to the conference finals a few years ago. That was very impressive. So the Hawks, they got time to figure out that Trae Young's still super young, and like they have a lot of good pieces. You gotta figure out, like I said, next year, and next year they're gonna be a lot better. But this year they're going out. Maybe they can make it to the AFC. We can talk about that later. But
the same thing I would say will be the Heat. I think the Heat gotta figure something out as well for next year. I think they can't keep bringing this team back unless they like completely go out there and just destroy the playoffs, which could happen, but I don't really see it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give us your thoughts on this prediction below, and peace out.
Peace out.